We're constantly told technology is progress, but is it always true? Are we building a better world, or are we falling into new traps disguised as innovation? Let's dive deep into the philosophical implications of our tech driven society and challenge what progress truly means. Welcome, curious minds, to a journey that will challenge your fundamental assumptions about the world we live in. For generations, the narrative has been clear: technology equals progress. Faster cars, instant communication, AI that can write poetry. It all feels like an unstoppable march forward, right? But what if that conventional definition of progress is too simplistic, perhaps even dangerously misleading? What if beneath the gleaming surface of innovation, we're building a future fraught with unintended consequences, new challenges, and subtle traps that we're only just beginning to comprehend? Today, we're not just exploring the latest gadgets, we're delving into the very heart of what it means to progress as a society and as individuals in an increasingly tech driven world. Get ready to question everything you thought you knew about our digital future. To truly understand where we're headed, we must first look back. History is replete with examples of technological breakthroughs hailed as unequivocal progress, only to reveal unforeseen societal consequences, both positive and negative. Take the printing press, for instance. Invented by Gutenberg in the 15th century, it democratized knowledge, fueled the Renaissance, and sparked the Protestant Reformation. Literacy rates soared, information spread like wildfire, and it laid the groundwork for modern science and education. Undeniable progress, right? Yet, this same technology also facilitated the rapid spread of misinformation, inflamed religious conflicts, and contributed to the bloody European wars of religion, demonstrating how a tool for enlightenment could also be a catalyst for chaos. The sheer volume of information, unfiltered and often biased, was something humanity had never faced on such a scale before, leading to societal fragmentation and conflict. It's a stark reminder that every powerful innovation carries the potential for both immense good and profound disruption. Then consider the Industrial Revolution of the 18th and 19th centuries. It brought unprecedented manufacturing capabilities, mass production, and a significant rise in living standards for many. Cities grew, new industries flourished, and the world saw an explosion of consumer goods previously unimaginable. Yet this era of progress also ushered in horrific child labor, dangerous working conditions, massive social upheaval, and widespread environmental pollution. The shift from agrarian to industrial societies shattered traditional communities, created vast economic inequalities, and led to the exploitation of natural resources on an unprecedented scale. The very air and water in industrial cities became toxic, and the human cost of this advancement was immense. These historical examples teach us a crucial lesson. Progress is rarely linear or purely beneficial. Every technological leap creates a new landscape, and with it, new challenges that demand careful consideration and proactive management, not just blind optimism. The past shows us that the uncomfortable truth is that innovation often brings a shadow with its light. Now let's pivot to our present moment where technological advancements are occurring at an unprecedented pace. We're living through an era shaped by artificial intelligence, pervasive social media, increasing automation, and ubiquitous surveillance. Each of these trends is lauded for its potential to improve our lives, but their multifaceted impacts on human society, culture, and individual well being are far more complex than simple progress suggests. Take artificial intelligence. AI promises to revolutionize healthcare with diagnostic tools, optimize complex systems, and automate tedious tasks, freeing up human potential. This is the narrative of progress: efficiency, innovation, a better quality of life. Yet AI also raises profound ethical dilemmas: algorithmic bias, where historical prejudices are encoded into systems, can perpetuate discrimination in hiring, lending, or even criminal justice. The rapid advancement of AI also brings the very real threat of widespread job displacement, potentially creating a significant underclass of unemployed individuals, fundamentally altering our economic structures. Furthermore, the question of AI control and its potential for autonomous decision making raises existential questions about humanity's place in the future. Social media, initially praised for connecting the world and empowering movements, has revealed its darker side. While it can foster community and facilitate activism, it has also become a breeding ground for misinformation, echo chambers that polarize societies, and a significant contributor to mental health issues, particularly among younger generations. The constant comparison, the curated realities, the dopamine driven feedback loops, these are not just minor side effects. They are fundamental design elements that can erode self esteem and foster anxiety. It's a connectivity paradox: more connected, yet often feeling more isolated and anxious. Automation, while boosting productivity and efficiency in industries, simultaneously raises concerns about the future of work. As robots and algorithms take over tasks, what becomes of the human workforce? And surveillance technologies, while offering increased security and convenience, inevitably chip away at our privacy and civil liberties. The collection of vast amounts of personal data, often without our full understanding or consent, creates a world where every action is tracked, every preference recorded, and where the potential for manipulation or control grows. These are not just minor issues, they are fundamental shifts in the human experience, challenging our definitions of freedom, work, and even reality itself. This brings us to the concept of new traps: how seemingly beneficial technologies can create entirely new challenges, dependencies, or ethical dilemmas that were unimaginable just a few decades ago. It's not just about the obvious downsides, it's about the insidious ways technology can subtly reshape our lives and minds without us even realizing it. One of the most pervasive new traps is digital addiction. Our devices and platforms are meticulously designed to be addictive, leveraging deep psychological principles to keep us engaged. Endless scrolls, notifications, likes, and shares create dopamine loops that can lead to compulsive behavior, impacting our attention spans, sleep, and real world relationships. We're constantly stimulated, yet often feel less fulfilled, trapped in a cycle of digital consumption that leaves little room for deep thought or genuine connection. This isn't just a lack of willpower, it's a direct consequence of an attention economy that profits from our constant engagement. Then there's the erosion of privacy. In exchange for convenience, we've surrendered vast amounts of personal data to corporations and governments. Our online activities, purchasing habits, locations, and even biometric data are constantly collected, analyzed, and often monetized. While some data collection can improve services, it also creates unprecedented opportunities for targeted manipulation, surveillance, and even social control. The very idea of a private space, a realm free from observation, is becoming a relic of the past. Are we truly free when every click, every search, every movement is recorded and potentially used against us? Job displacement due to automation is another critical trap. While technology creates new jobs, it often eliminates far more traditional roles, particularly in manufacturing, logistics, and even service industries. The challenge isn't just about jobs, but about purpose, dignity, and economic stability for millions. How do societies adapt when large segments of the population find their skills redundant? This isn't a distant future, it's happening now, creating significant social and economic stress. Finally, Consider the rise of echo chambers and filter bubbles. Algorithms designed to show us more of what we like inadvertently create isolated information environments. We're exposed only to viewpoints that confirm our existing beliefs, leading to increased polarization, decreased empathy, and a fragmented public discourse. This isn't just about differing opinions, it's about a breakdown in our collective ability to understand each other and find common ground, making it harder to address complex societal problems. These are not mere glitches, they are fundamental shifts in our societal fabric, challenging our autonomy, our connections, and our very understanding of truth. So, if technology's march isn't automatically equated with progress, how do we define true progress in the digital age? And how do we ensure technology genuinely serves humanity's best interests? This is where the philosophical reflection offers invaluable guidance. Like many great thinkers, I emphasize that technology is a tool, not an end in itself. Its value is determined not by its sophistication, but by how it contributes to human flourishing, well-being, and the collective good. My perspective urges us to cultivate critical thinking, not just about the technology itself, but about the systems and intentions behind it. We must ask, who benefits from this technology? What are its long-term consequences, both intended and unintended? Does it enhance human autonomy or diminish it? Does it foster connection or isolation? Does it promote equity or exacerbate inequality? This means moving beyond the shiny new toy syndrome and adopting a deeply reflective stance. True progress from this viewpoint is not just about faster computers or more powerful AI, it's about how these tools empower us to solve pressing global challenges like climate change, poverty, and disease without creating new problems in the process. It's about designing technology with ethical frameworks baked in from the ground up, prioritizing human values, privacy, and agency. It's about fostering responsible innovation that considers sustainability, equity, and human dignity as core metrics of success, not just profit margins or growth rates. This calls for a fundamental shift in mindset, from simply developing technology to thoughtfully integrating it into a human-centric future. It requires foresight, collaboration between technologists, ethicists, policymakers, and the public, and a willingness to say no to technologies that, despite their allure, ultimately detract from genuine human progress. Ultimately, the uncomfortable truth is that we are the architects of our digital future. Technology is a reflection of our choices, our values, and our priorities. If we want progress that truly benefits humanity, we must be intentional, critical, and compassionate in how we create, use, and govern the tools we build. It's about steering the ship, not just letting the currents take us wherever they may, ensuring that innovation truly serves the advancement of humanity in its broadest and most profound sense. So, where does that leave us? The journey through technologies past and present reveals a profound truth. Progress is not an automatic outcome of innovation. It's a deliberate choice, a constant negotiation between possibility and consequence. We've seen how every technological leap, from the printing press to AI, carries the seeds of both profound advancement and unforeseen challenges. The uncomfortable truth is that our digital future isn't predetermined. It's being shaped right now by the decisions we make, the questions we ask, and the values we prioritize. It's time to move beyond blind optimism and embrace a more critical, responsible approach to technology. Let's champion innovation that truly serves humanity, fosters well-being, and creates a more equitable and sustainable world. What do you think? Has technology truly made us progress? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective on this crucial topic. If this video made you think, please give it a like, subscribe for more deep dives into complex topics, and check out our other video on the future of work in an AI world for another thought-provoking discussion. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep striving for true progress.